Alright guys, I've got 10 minutes to record before I get cut off. Let's see if I can get 10 matches in. Round 1, the brands. So usually working out I want to open up with ALM. I just have a Leela here. I'm still going to go with the high attack damage Thundercocks to get the most power in that first slot. And I don't really have much of an option. We're going Tropical Drinks. Just gonna kill it anyways. From here, what I want to do is protect this first slot big time. So I'm gonna start with the bodyguards to nullify the punch from the BGE as well as the punch from the hero, because I want nothing to do with that punch. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on with the bodyguard and keep on adding additional punches so that I one hit KO the whole entire time. I'm just going to be adding more HP at the end, just in case something went terribly wrong. I don't believe anything could. It should be 100 in and out. Bushka. That sound would be Liz PMing me because Liz loves me, and I love Liz. Alright. Next, Cobra Kai, the fucking cheater. Alright, same thing. This time I do have Mr. Fry, and I'm going to go with Thundercocks over Vodka Beer because it's going to make me a more powerful offensive ALM. So if you look at this ALM 20 and 22, this one's going to be 23 and 31. It's not even close. You always open a Thundercocks, and from there we're going to do the same thing. Pop in Viking Peter, that's my #1 choice because it'll add some extra punch as well as the bodyguard. And then I'm going to follow up with more bodyguard to make sure that I don't get fucked up from that punch. And at the end here, I'm just going to go with my highest HP, just in case I can't heal all the way, but I can. It was only 3 punch that got through. 100. Next. See this, #3. Alright, same thing. We're going to ALM it up. My deck, I have like 5 or 6 fries, and every action card was out of that whiskey bartender box. So I have a lot of ALM openers. So now you look at it, I don't have my good old Viking Peter, but I do have a beer bra, which is going to give me 7 bodyguard, and it's going to do the same thing. It doesn't have the additional punch, which is nice, but that doesn't really matter. At this point, I'm just going to throw in a 57 HP, because I'm not going to put in an extra slot unless I had more bodyguard come up, which I do. Because I didn't want to get anything away from bodyguard, because it might get a lucky punch in there or something. I don't want anything not bodyguarded, ideally. Ideally, I want bodyguard on the whole fucking line, so that way there is no punch from the heroes, there is no punch from the BGEs. That shit's going to get me down to 99, 98, 97. And over the course of the round, I'm going to be down, to what, 970, 980 points over the course of the whole BGE. That's going to cost me a few hundred, and all of a sudden fucking Teef is going to get #1. That son of a bitch, thinking he's a real Chris. Okay, so same thing here, guys. Rinse and repeat. ALM, you put in the new Viking Peter. Boom, this is going to be another 100. Just going to keep the slots using bodyguard and my highest HP first, just in case. Boom, another 100. All right, looking good on the time. Scat MJ. Alright, this time we're going to see that I have the fries, but not Thundercocks. So instead of opening with the action, because I know Fry's not going to take any damage, I'm going to open with Fry. Because maybe I'll get a Thundercocks. I don't get a Thundercocks, but I do have the vodka beer. We're going the same route. It's just not quite as powerful. However, that extra 16 punch with Peter should close out everything we need to close out. No big deal. We're going to build my highest HP bodyguards going out. And lots of bingo. However, you can see that it survived a bit longer this time. Uh, more power to Fry comboing with Thundercocks. There's just so much damage that he ends up doing more on the heroes. So that one took an extra whole turn because I didn't have Thundercocks. Thundercock is OP, except it fucking sucks on defense, guys. Keep that in mind. The HP is shit. You do not want to use on defense. All right, same thing. I'm going to open with Fry because maybe I'll get a Thundercocks. I didn't. This time, I think Vodka Beer is going to do better 2020 than this Fuse Bra 2020. They're about the same, so I'll go ahead and use my Vodka Beer. That way I have more Bodyguard in my deck to put out, although I don't think I'll need more Bodyguard because I got both of my Viking Peters, which is pretty lucky, and I got this Whiskey Bartender. At the bingo. So these guys are 83,000 SFC as compared to our current 77,000. I think our SFC doesn't indicate exactly how strong we are. We've been doing really good with stronger guilds this term. Alright, this time a little bit more interesting of a hand, but I got Viking Peter again. I'm getting really fortunate with these Viking Peters. So I'm going to do the same thing. ALM, mood with the Viking Peter. I'm going to follow up with more Bodyguard. I'm just going to move out these beer bras. Make sure no random punch gets me or anything. Build up the HP pool just in case. We got another 100. So this video might be a little bit boring because it's the same thing over and over. So I'm going to make a second video using the Master Kaiba account because Kaiba has a good deck that's old drunk cards. So I think it will be a nice dichotomy going from the new cards, how they work, to the old cards. Because the old cards are a bit more complicated. There's a lot more options in what to do with the old cards. Where the new cards is pretty straightforward. You pop in ALM, you follow it up with Bodyguard, rinse and repeat. If you don't have enough fries, you could use the new Bill combo on the new cards. It's not going to be as good because it doesn't have the leech, but at the same time, it could definitely still one-hit KO stuff. And then you follow it up with Bodyguard. You should be just fine with the new Bill opener. And even if you don't have ALM, if you're using something else as an opener, let's say you're going with lawn mowing when drunk. It's not such a great one-hit KO, but it stays really safe. You could do the same thing. You could just follow it up with Bodyguards and let lawnmower devastate. So this time I just almost brain farted and didn't play ALM and made another whatever. So right now what we're looking at is a little bit different situation. I don't have any Bodyguard. So what I'm going to do is use one of these sturdies. It has a little bit of cripple, it has a little bit of motivate, and luckily I've got Tina over here. If this fucker, this is why you don't use Tina on defense. Tina cannot punch me. If Tina was, say, Dale and punching me, this 100 would be a lot harder for me to pull off. But since there's absolutely no danger of me getting punched by anything, it's 100. So lesson to you, don't have Tina on defense, guys. You gotta have someone else. So I've got 50 seconds left here in one more match. Let's see if I can pop it through 40 seconds, because this runs out at 10 minutes. See this again. See this 100 again. Alright, this one's going to be another easy one, because even though he has the punch, I have my most powerful ALM. And then I have Viking Peter. And then I have more Bodyguard. I mean, I could have done Tina for a little bit more HP, but honestly, I knew I wasn't going to get damaged, so I didn't give a fuck. That's another 100. That's a perfect round. 1,000 points. Fuck you, RabidRabbits. I'm out.